Bernie Sanders is calling on Graham Platner to drop out of the Maine Senate race. The Vermont senator's statement on Tuesday makes him the most prominent early supporter of the Democratic nominee to push for his exit, following a rape allegation against Platner. "I have spoken with Graham Platner about the best path forward for Maine," Sanders said. "In light of these very serious allegations, I have recommended that he step aside." This marks a sharp reversal for Sanders, who had defended Platner through earlier controversies in his campaign. After the New York Times reported before the primary that several of Platner's ex-girlfriends described his behavior as volatile and toxic, Sanders had called him the only candidate in Maine's Senate race willing to confront a rigged economy, endless wars, and a corrupt campaign finance system. He warned that Democrats couldn't afford to let Republicans keep control of the Senate and push forward what he called Trump's oligarchic and authoritarian agenda. Sanders' change of heart comes just after other early backers walked away. Representative Ro Khanna of California and Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts both withdrew their support once news broke that Jenny Rasico, a Maine Democrat, has accused Platner of raping her in 2021. Rasico, 41, dated Platner on and off from 2019 to 2021. In a Politico report in a CNN interview on Monday, she said Platner entered her home uninvited and forced himself on her, continuing even after she repeatedly said no and tried to push him away. Platner has denied any accusation of non-consensual behavior. Earlier on Tuesday, New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani, another prominent progressive, also called for Platner to withdraw, telling reporters that dropping out was the only appropriate response to Rasico's allegation. Platner, a Marine Corps veteran and oyster farmer aligned with the Democratic Party's left wing, won the primary in a landslide on June 9. His campaign had fueled Democratic hopes of flipping the Maine Senate seat currently held by Republican Susan Collins, a race widely seen as pivotal to the party's chances of retaking the Senate. After the Politico story published, Platner said he was taking time to reflect on the best path forward for the state, but he has not said whether he intends to remain in the race. That's the latest from Maine's Senate race. We'll keep following this story as it develops.